Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I would have to say we're gonna grind some more. Um, we are definitely need to grind a little bit more today. We are going to be grinding our more of those rare cloths. Um, Today we're gonna try to. I have returned, and we are definitely gonna be grinding um, lots of rare cloth today. We'll grind at least maybe like two more times. We're gonna try to grind two more times against the cloth, and we need the rare cloth because the rare cloth is everyone needs the rare cloth, and I know that a lot of people are gonna say, "Why rare cloth? Why?" Well, you see, ladies and gentlemen, the rare cloth is absolutely one of the best things to have, and basically that's what the grind is all about Echoes of Aincrad is about grinding your items, materials, and you want to have um, a lot of cloth, rare cloth. We need at least 90 rare cloth scraps. Instead of like we're gonna have like lots of ignates, emeralds, gemstones, and probably like sacred bones and rainbow scales. But this is the one. This is the material you'll need. You'll need this, and um, um you'll need you'll definitely need lots of rare cloth scraps. So we will be grabbing another. We'll be probably. Hold on. Let's go to our
Well met,
our
Overworlder.
crafting here. Um, we need more sharp fang. It's true. We definitely need more thick fluid. Corsair fur. We got 18 Corsair fur, so that's that's good. Yeah, we're gonna need more of this rare cloth scrap and maybe some more red cores, sharp fangs. We got lots of hard bone. Wow, we got lots. This is probably the perfect weapon to create and create and create and create. But you just gotta be aware about your materials, what you need, because this is like the best, the rare cloth scrap and red cores, and that's the thing you'll need.
Stop by again if you need anything else.
Because if you're going to grow, depending on what blueprints you're gonna find, um, this is the proof of metal is the best grinding dungeon that you want to do over and over and over again. There's like nothing you can best describe that you need to do it over and over and over. And and you truly want to do this at least lots of times,
That Kirito guy
lots
must
and
have unlocked
lots
the
of
tele.
times, because once you get like a certain amount of uh, uh
Okay, let's go.
once you get like a certain amount of stuff, um your goal is to get
Let's do our own
like
thing. Goody.
lots of good stuff at level 51. Your goal is to get like see like what character is best. This is like probably like the best training,
It's okay. I think we can handle it.
like the best training to find out which companion is better and who you like.
Seems like that's
Um,
everything.
you don't need a healer. You don't need a healer at all. Healer is just is just a backup, and you just don't really actually
It's over.
need one.
There! A treasure chest!
Your goal is to keep getting rare cloth as much as you
Excellent!
can.
That's rare!
I gotta
Seems like that's everything.
and rare drops. You want rare drops. You want those, and you want the purple, and
Be
you
stronger
also
than
want
us!
the gold. The gold is the one that you also want because the gold is the silver the greatest weapons. The DLC is we all should know what's going to happen against the DLC pretty soon, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the exalted rapier. Maybe I'm this is just a point blank. Um, the other exalted several weapons. We're in the DLC. There's going to be claws and spears, so be prepared because we might have to make a new character. So for just the DLCs, we are definitely going to be delete our. We're gonna delete the other character pretty soon. The one that we created in our first slot. We're gonna delete her when the DLC comes in, and then we'll work on our DLC two character for our sixth attempt character. Um, our fifth attempt character is going strong with rapier, and um, we are
Link?
definitely going to
Seems like we can
keep
handle
going
it.
with this character
Make it so.
uh,
Here I go.
until it dies, or until we get a game over. But on how I think
Is that
normal, I think
everything?
story and
It's
normal
okay.
is going to be
I think
the
we can handle
easiest
it.
to get into, sort of. I mean, Echoes of Aincrad. For
Here I
people
go.
who want the full experience, it's going to be hard and very hard, where you drop or I think is if you drop off a ledge and you probably get a game over
It's
or
over.
whatever. I think that's what it was. I think, which means that this wouldn't have any barriers. Um, eventually, I probably go on hard mode because usually it's a lower easy thing to get the full experience. But
That's a kobold
um,
type?
I want to test out the game with a build with just seeing what all the other people all the enemies
Is that everything?
um how they fight, but the fighting changes for the enemies will change on
Get
hard
you!
and
Here I
very
go.
hard. That means it's going to be much trickier,
Wow, it's a rare!
and
Whew,
when that
it's over.
happens, I don't think I will be doing it very I won't probably won't change the difficulty for very hard or normal
Seems
until
like
I'm
that's
actually
everything.
completely understanding the not the mechanics of the enemies, but the mechanics of my character. There's a huge difference on there's definitely a huge
Is
difference
that
on
everything?
characters, classes, and to me, I feel like rapier is
Whew,
the best
it's over.
one out of all of them. Well,
Is that the
maybe
treasure
not all
chest
of them.
over there?
I think dagger still beats it by at least 3 points in dagger. Dagger is pretty good. I love dagger. I love the dodge mechanic. Um, then just rolling
Beat
like
them.
the rapier does. But
Here I go.
when
I'll get you. Here I
it's
go.
always good to test out all. all classes, unless if you're just like me doing one class at a time because of the proficiency. See, the reason why I don't do a lot of all classes because the proficiency of there's a lot of stuff that you have to learn. That there is a lot of stuff known as sword skills, and the sword skills are the ones that are definitely the one with let's see, how do I say this? So the sword skills are the ones that you want to have in order to
There, a
do
treasure
more
chest.
damage.
We're stronger
So
than
it's
it.
not like your heavy attack or your light attack. It's
Is
just
that
your
everything?
basic damage that every sword has. And the best thing is to switch weapons. Not switch weapons. I meant switch. Once you get into like level 50, you probably want to find a different
It's
of that
over.
same weapon that you're using, and hopefully you can upgrade it up
Ahead,
to a
it's a problem.
greater level
I'll give it
because
my all.
because you want that awesome damage so you don't have to like fight as much and dodging and
Is that
all that
everything?
other stuff. So the reason why I picked the rapier is because it has range like the sword two-hander or the X two-hander. Um, the short combat style would either be swords or daggers, mace as well, and I just don't think I like the short
It's
range
over.
mechanics, but I still think dagger would be my second pick out of all the classes. Um, okay, so when I talk about like the classes, I'm talking about like what do I rank them as? I think rapier should be number 1. Dagger should be number 2. Two-handed
This has to be
axe
done.
is number 3.
Is that
And then
everything?
you got
It's okay.
mace would
I
be
can
number
handle it.
4. Longsword, two-hander would be number 5, and the sixth would be the sword. But that will absolutely change because we're gonna get this winter we're getting on the when the DLC releases this winter, there will be 2 new classes and my ranking will change. Um, because the claws is probably going to be my number 3 pick over than the two-handed axe, and the
Seems
spear
like that's everything.
is going to change to probably
I'll get you.
probably probably I'm gonna switch that. The spear is probably gonna be
We're stronger than it.
more range like the rapier. So I'm going to say it's going to be one of
Is
the
that everything?
um probably going to be exchanging the the two-handed axe for it. So it'll be like the fourth would be the spear, and then the fifth will be the two-handed axe, and then you got um uh the sword, the mace, and the long sword would be last. So um like I said, it all depends on what they do with the claws and the spear class. I don't know if there's any other classes other than the only thing I know is the spear and the claws are coming out in the winter DLC, and we are definitely going to start a new game for those proficiencies and stuff. But until then, we're
It's
gonna
over.
keep playing with our rapier class until it dies, or game over at least, or whenever the file erases the data of our save file. As as much as we believe
We
that
definitely have to beat them.
oh,
Is that a treasure chest over there?
I could have just done that.
Seems like that's everything. Wow, a
Okay, we
rare
got
drop.
another rapier. That's good. High bomb. We're getting pretty good. Let's see if we got any more
I can
materials like
concentrate
rare
again.
cloth. Did we get any like rare cloth? Yes, we did. We got 2. We gotta keep grinding that rare cloth as much as possible because it's definitely the greatest thing to grind at this moment. Um, and we probably, because uh we're going to be level, since we're about to be level 52 after we're done with this, we're probably going to head into 53,
A
54,
safe
and
area.
55.
Oh,
um I don't really like talking this much in the game, but since we already have like all the stuff, I don't really talk as much. But the reason why I'm live streaming is to um the reason why I live stream is because I think that I should put it on YouTube and have it a save file on YouTube so I can watch my mistakes, my what I've learned, and like watch my mistakes of doing stuff. What did I do good? What do I do bad? It's the reason why I have a YouTube account. Um, Although I won't post it here because I'm not an advertising type of person, but I will probably do it eventually once I complete this game, maybe.
here I go. Here I go. Get in now. We did it. So we won.
When you go, there are a lot of stuff that is really good at this time. Um, there
It's over.
is very stuff that is very very good, and as much as I don't mind it,
Look, it's a safe area.
the
We can heal up from there.
what is the best thing that everybody believes in? The best thing about Sword Art Online Echoes of Aincrad. Okay, so there are some positive and negatives about this game, and what I have to say is that the best thing about this game. Let's go for the positives. Um, I love the graphics, the story, the combat, the companions that you get. They are very very good into
We're
Sword Art
stronger
Online
than it.
lore. But the thing is, what I don't like about this game is that there aren't any players that are grinding. There's like not a lot of people grinding on floors like like the game's supposed to be doing, because I don't know, I feel like when I played Hollow Fragment and Hollow Realization,
Not
there is like
everything.
people actually attacking said monster, or I mean, but that's like top floor. But I the thing about this game, it feels the game feels empty. Like the
Here I go.
people are not
Hurry up, Timmy.
like you never see like how they you don't see like the NPCs
Sure, sure, sure.
who start like um
It's over.
they they like you don't see like all the NPCs like training or going through dungeons or nothing like that. You don't see them like training outside like killing
Here I go.
boars.
Feeling a little
I don't know why they didn't do that because basically that's the difference between
Not
an
everything.
MMORPG is that people you should see a lot of people trying to grind monsters to gain levels, and this
It's okay.
game
I think we can
does
handle
not
it.
have that feel. It's always going to be about you.
It's over.
You, but not the surroundings of the characters of the game. That's the whole reason why this game is not going to sell very well because of the demo. And like I said, the demo is absolutely garbage. The demo is absolutely garbage. I highly recommend you do not play the demo of the game unless if you're only interested in um
It's not everything.
four missions, four or five missions. You might as well just buy the game right here and then. Unless if you wanted like the death mode game, then you're gonna have to spend a little bit more money on the you're gonna have to spend a little bit more money
Seems like that's everything.
getting unlocking the death mode. And the best thing I like about
Not everything.
the ultimate edition is that you get the movie, um, and many people don't realize that they're if you buy the ultimate edition you get the movie. The reason why I bought the ultimate
Give it
edition
my all. Here I
was
go.
actually for the movie, and the movie is definitely
It's over.
into this game. But however, something is also not quite right since the first chapter of the movie is clearly gonna be stated on
Ahead.
floor
It's a kobold.
3, which doesn't make any sense to me that
Not
this game
everything.
only has two floors and the movie actually goes
It's a safe
upon
area.
floor 3 against the chimera that everybody people wants to fight the boss of the chimera because that's the greatest boss fight and the moments of the boss fight. That's what everybody wants to fight is definitely going to be the chimera if the people wants to make more floors, which I hope they do because floor 3 is the one of the best moments, and floor 1s and 2 is just completely boring a little bit, but it's not too boring, but it's like a mid class like it's fun, but it has that boring feel a little bit. But when you grind, if they do make more floors for this game, I which I hope they will, because floor 3, floor 4, floor 5 is where everything gets more interesting, and every time you go to another new floor, it will always be more interesting because you are exploring the actual game. The thing I also what I also hate about this game is that it's not truly open world. It's definitely not what
Look,
the
it's a
game
safe
should
area.
have been,
We can heal up from
because
there.
this game should have been open world. giving us all the time to explore the floor 1 before floor 2, before the thing is. And the other thing about this game that I don't like is that about the level sync things. And that's usually people always have a lot of problems with games that do level sync and past events, such as the thing that I'm doing right now, since this is a like a 30 mid
A kobold.
tier 20 to 30 level, and they're all level 50. See, this is the level sync. They're all level like matching with your level,
Stronger
which
than it.
obviously should not, because um that's when your weapons become weak and you're not, not one-shotting like the boss fights, which is absolutely not the greatest thing, because basically once you get like the power level of the game, um
Protect me.
that's my deepest
I'm a little
concern
tough.
about, is definitely the level sync in this game. And it's just
It's okay.
not very good. Some of the other bad part would have to be
It's over.
uh the companions dialogue
Kobold
choices.
hurt?
I feel like they're it's okay, but it feels like like undercooked. Like, I don't know if they would actually say that in the actual canon, since usually you read like all the light novels and the manga and the TV series. But when
My ultimate.
when you truly realize that um that they actually fully explain that this is supposed to be a light novel game, not the manga, not the TV series.
Seems like
This
that's
is
everything.
based off the light novel, which technically it's
Oh, look!
kind of
A
not
treasure chest!
the greatest thing
It's a
comparing
kobold.
to the light novel. Um, and here's why. Here's why. The reason why that this game is not close enough to the light novel
It's
is
over.
because we have um other stuff, and the base thing where it comes to life of this game is definitely happens on floor 3. Now, why do I say floor 3? Is because get the guild quest. That's when the guilds shows. That's where people make groups against like the guilds. And you know it is technically one of the greatest things of all time, that hopefully that that the company understands that you
Kobold
made an
hurt?
Sword Art Online IP, and
Is that everything?
you're not going to give us any more floors, but hopefully you
I
do,
can
because
concentrate
I
again.
checked with a lot of stuff. I checked AI telling me about
Kobold.
that there should be more content, more side missions. There should be more side missions, which obviously they should have completed more we should have completed, like, because this is supposed to be like a MMORPG, but it's not. But technically, all of our heads knows that this is supposed to be
A
an
kobold pipe?
RPG of
It's over.
MMORPG style, and technically it's not, which is what's the point of Aincrad if it's not an MMO RPG?
It's
It
coming.
doesn't need to be online to be an MMO RPG.
There, a treasure chest.
There, you could
Not
always make it
everything.
more open world. You know, I mean, open world would be nice. You know, that's part of what MMOs are all about is open worlds, freedom to go where you go, lots of side missions, but this game just doesn't quite have that. You know, it's like,
I
is
did
this
it.
game good? Well, technically yes, in some way. I
It's
do
over.
love the combat. I do love the permanent death mode, and that's probably it for this game. That's the only thing I like about this game is the permanent death mode, the combat, the graphics, and and the story.
Stronger than it.
Unless later on I haven't maybe it's bad, maybe it's good. I haven't finished the game yet, but um I will be
Not
finishing the
everything.
story once I reach to a certain point of the game where it gives the credit scenes and stuff. That's when I'll like start a new game, and once the credits rolls, I'll probably start a new game. Um, but unfortunately, we're not there yet. We're like probably halfway there of playing this game. We're playing Sword Art Online for like about, well, character wise, they say it's 24. On Steam, because I watched through the cutscenes and stuff, it says that I've been on this game for like 64 hours,
It's
which is
over.
kind of crazy. Oh yeah, because I did die and delete some characters. Yeah, that makes sense. Um, that yeah, that totally makes sense. But on a character like this, I think 24 hours in game with this
Not
character,
everything.
I say I did pretty good. I'm pretty sure I did pretty good
Is that a kobold
on
type?
story mode. Yes, it's not very
This
hard
is
or
getting a
hard or
little tough.
normal. This is story mode, and story mode is definitely the best thing if you want to explore the game. Now, if it was Dark Souls and if they make an easy mode for Dark Souls, it wouldn't be a Dark Souls
It's
game.
over.
So, um, I did played a few Dark Souls like games. I played Dark Souls 1, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Demon Souls, Code Vein 1. I'm thinking about getting Code Vein 2, but
Stronger than it.
I'm just gonna keep waiting because I think I'll be heading to there are still some other games that I want to try that I haven't gotten to yet, but this is probably going to be my
That's
main
everything.
game, and then Final Fantasy 14 will probably be my third game, and then my the second game will be probably um the second game is going to probably be either Vindictus. Usually I love Vindictus. Vindictus is pretty fun. I am definitely liking Vindictus, and probably Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter was good. Vindictus is very good. I love Vindictus. I played it. Got to season 3. Very painful for sure, but it's a good game. I mean, it's a if Nexon took Sword Out Online IP, they
Here I go. The attack.
probably make a
That
lot of
definitely
money out
had
of
to be
Sword Art
him.
Online if it was Nexon.
It's over.
Um, because Vindictus is
A kobold.
definitely almost like Sword Art Online. You got the crafting,
Seems like that's
you got
everything.
you got the cooking, you got the bath watering. Like it's like, yeah, I think
Whew,
Nexon
it's over.
could make Aincrad. Then you got Bronze Sword. I think Bronze Sword could make Sword Art Online real. That's if they knew. That's if they give away Star Wars: The Old Republic away, because no one likes
You're stronger
EA
than
for
it.
their microtransactions and stupid money
It's
grab,
getting a
cash
little
grab
tough.
stuff, loot boxes. It's just
Seems like that's everything.
there's a lot of things that I hate about games, and there's games that I truly like. The games that I do hate the most are either the microtransactions, pay to win games, and probably subscription games will be my. Uh, Even though Final Fantasy XIV is a subscription game, I still think it's pretty good. World of Warcraft was also a subscription game. I think that one is also pretty good. I played like World of Warcraft. I played like everything and soloed probably all the way to
We definitely
Crystarium,
have
I
to be
think.
ready.
I don't know what it was. I don't remember. I
It's
think it
over.
was all the way till um um
Here I
oh
go.
no, it was all the way to Legion. I soloed all the raids up to Legion.
Is that
And
everything?
Legion was the most difficult raid until I met um Mr. Pandora,
I
and
can
then I
concentrate
think
again.
it was I don't think I ever done any raids in the Azarath, Aztec Azarath or whatever it's called. I don't remember. It's been a while since I. It's clearly been a long time that even I. Oh wait, I think we went the wrong way. Yeah, we went the wrong way. We gotta go over here. Okay, so like I said, Echoes of Aincrad, I would have to say this game is at least a because it doesn't have the 100 floors, which we all know that it cannot be possible. Um I think 2 floors is okay, but I hopefully that they make more, and the review that I will give I Aincrad is probably a probably a 6 out of 10 game. I think Echoes of Aincrad should be a 6 out of
It's
10
over.
games because you know that there's a lot of stuff missing. The side missions are missing. Some of the side missions are missing. Um, the you start off when you start off from the actual tutorial,
Here I go.
you get
Here I
you
go.
don't start at level 1. All the side missions on floor 1 is still not
Seems like that's
there,
everything.
which they said that they were going to make the Echoes of Aincrad they were going to make the Echoes of Aincrad a perfect game, which is technically not the perfect game. It is an alright game. I say it's an average game. It's not decent, it's just average. And when I say average, it's um maybe the DLCs will make it better. Who knows? I don't know until winter, but I will keep you informed that. will this game get better when the DLCs arrive, when we get our claws and our spears, because those are the only two I know that will be good, perfect to grind for this game.
Dad, it's a
The only
cold.
downside to that is that the reason why I don't think claws and spears should be there, because then you have to find more drops, and also the crafting materials, which will have to probably, once the DLC, you see the difference between now and the DLC is that they should have let the DLC come with the game. Um, if people bought the DLC, because all the treasure chests
It's over.
that is going to happen is that um once you craft your items, I don't know when, but or how that's going to work, um because crafting your weapons is something that you want to be ready for, um which I don't know how that's going to work. Are they just going to give us
Seems
the
like that's
all the
everything.
blueprints for the claws and the spear? Now, if I remember correctly, back in the day, um, there was this pre-alpha test for Sword Art
This is
Online
getting a little
Aincrad,
tough.
and they
Is
changed
that everything?
a lot. There were definitely choices to be made. Um, if I remember correctly, I was one of the pre-alpha testers for this game, and once you reach the storyline for there was the one part for the storyline. If you had a choice to either um fail the mission, or suddenly die. The failing the mission, people had many struggles with, because the game was on hard and very hard, so not normal or easy story mode per se. So we were all on hard and very hard at those times, and the hard and very hard. Once you reach that, like the swamp area where you have to go to the town of
I can
the third
concentrate again.
town, if you had like there was like a mission where you have to do like, you only can rest like three times, or if you do anywhere more than three times the mission fails. It was the same thing when you trying to rush through the getting to the door, and you're missing like so many stuff. um People are like, in the pre-alpha test back in like, I don't remember what year it was, but I know I remembered something about that, that there used to be like a certain point before exploration. There were missions that you had to do first before you explored, and seeing this game now, I feel like they hold back on the exploration, um, because people want you to they wanted you to be forced. There was also another choice of the Salvation's quest. If I remember correctly, back at the pre-alpha test, there were two options you could have done. Instead of getting the Sword of Salvation, there was like
Okay, hurry up.
another quest that
Oh,
was like the Black Sword quest or whatever. I think I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that there was something there that the forums probably deleted, so people wouldn't get confused on the stuff. But I remember playing the Echoes of Aincrad or the Sword Art Online Echoes of Aincrad, um, that there was uh, at the pre-alpha testing to see how many players. I'm not sure if any of the pre-alpha testers remember what was happening at the pre-alpha stage of the game. Um, but all I remember is that there was a time. I don't think there was a beta testing for this game. I don't think there was. Um, but they all went quiet. At least the team devs went quiet and for a very long time, and then when the game releases out of notice, out of nowhere, and people are like, "Wait, we're getting a Sword Art Online game this year," and it happened pretty fast.
Seems like that's everything.
Technically, the people who played the pre-alpha testing knew that they were making this game, and they didn't. I don't know if
It's a safe area.
I totally wasn't on the forums checking what updates, whatever, or whatever they were doing, or whatever what changes were made, or what like there's like a lot of stuff that changed. I all I know is that the original idea from the pre-alpha test will is definitely a lot. This game changed way too hard between the game that I remembered and the game that is released. So, um,
You can handle it.
I don't know if I don't know if because I remember that I played a pre-alpha
It's over.
testing. I was invited to the pre-alpha test. Now, if I remember correctly, I wasn't a live streamer back then because I didn't have the right PC to live stream. I know that's going to be
Here I
people say,
go.
"Oh, but what are you talking about? You don't have any proof." Well, the only proof I can give you guys is that
Here I go.
um that
I got
I
them.
know it that there was a
Is that
pre-alpha
everything?
thing. Um, and I know
Cold.
that that I know that
It's over.
I
Is
can't
that
really actually remember a lot of stuff,
the attack?
but I'm pretty sure
Take this.
there used to be a lot of stuff.
Here I go. I'll get you. I got them. Seems like that's everything.
But I probably will tell you what changed in my next playthrough. Um,
There,
I
a
don't
treasure chest.
remember a lot, but I'm pretty sure I do have a great good memory.
I did it. Here I go.
This place was all about not
Not
dying.
everything.
When you fall or drown, um, that's when that's when that's when the game was um, when you drown and when you fall, that's when you die. That's when you die. When you
Is that
fall
the
or a
treasure
monster
chest
or
over there?
drown, you die. That's how I remembered the pre-alpha on hard mode and very hard mode. But I'm not sure if it's the same. I'm not sure if very hard mode or hard mode has that
To
falling
beat them.
death thing yet, but Or maybe it was just only very hard
Seems like
mode.
that's everything.
Um, that you have to
Safe
like
area. Oh.
do all these certain things. But I wish they put it like, you know, make it more sustainable. Well, I'm getting more like crystals here. And he was technically the hardest boss. Work on some purples. Okay, we're gonna kill all the ads first before we take in the second ring here. Okay, let's go. Kill all these guys here.
Let's switch it up. Understood. I'll follow you. Doing okay. Got it.
Level 53. Oh yes, and I keep forgetting that I think hard mode and very hard mode, your companions can actually die in a death mode, I think, if I remember correctly.
It's over.
I think you can let your companions die. I'm not sure. If it was, um, I wonder who would be my next partner. Oh yeah, and also one more thing about this game that actually kind of kind of upsets me when seeing this game is not up to, you know, up to the you know, what we all expected of. There's no need to have a bed scene. There's no need to have a bed scene of romanceable characters. I think I think that it's not needed. Um, I think that the game should have done is at least talk to the people, NPCs, and build your own group society. That would have been nice for this game because that's a lot of people, the story of Aincrad, you're allowed to find a group, finding the group of the people, um, finding the
Look, you can see it from here.
finding your own group instead of the main protagonists. But unfortunately, that never happened. So now you gotta look at a different perspective. Um, well, this game a flop?
All right, it's time we start
Technically,
looking for Kirito. Hmm?
technically, no. This game is not a flop. I think I don't think that this game is a flop. I think this game was in the I think this game was in um I don't think this game was double A. I don't think this game is a double A. I think this game is just an A rank game. Hopefully it's not a double A because double A's is like 10 million to 20 million, or no, 10 million to 50 million or something like that. A is like like 1 million to 10 million. Hopefully it's an A game. Hopefully hopefully that this game sold a lot because we want at least more DLC. That's all we ever want, guys. We want more DLC on more floors. And hopefully that that we do get more floors because we more floors is something that we all need for this game to achieve greatness. At least floor 3, 4, and 5. Because right now I feel like this is bigger than this. I feel like this is small, this is bigger. This is bigger, this is small. And they say that this is the same diameter. No, no, it's not. Not even close to what this looks like to this. I feel like I feel like if they keep doing stuff like this on like the third, fourth, and fifth floor compared to this, um, I, I, you know, I feel like that the second floor was rushed. Um, I think that the first two floors had more towns, I think. I don't know. I haven't made it too far, but I think this is like another town. This is another town. This is another town. So that's like one, two, three, four, five, 6 towns maybe. I don't know. This should have like town here, probably a town up here, probably a town somewhere up here. I don't know. I just think the first floor is much more bigger than the second floor, just by comparison, like massive comparison. And
Well met, overworlder.
And for the crafting, I feel like I'm missing a lot of stuff here, which I probably should go back and craft some of these. This would be a this looks good, but I feel like this could be bad. Um, um as much as I like some of these, I feel like all the level 30. All I want is 30 defense, ladies and gentlemen. We can make that. That. All I'm missing is like the dagger crafting. So I'm missing one of the greatest daggers blueprint.
Stop
I
by
gotta
again if you
find
need
it.
anything else.
I stopped grabbing chests and this is how I get repaid. The thing I hate the most is that it doesn't tell you what chest you missed. Now I hope that there's actually guides to this game because it's definitely
Okay, let's go.
guides is definitely really much needed in this game. Needs to be guides needs to happen in this game because you definitely gonna need a lot of guides to figure out where all the chests are, all the
Ahead,
secrets,
it's a kobold.
all the other stuff that no one can comprehend. And I feel like it's like that. I feel they should have like all the chess pieces and all that.
One down. I'll give it my all. Is that everything?
I feel like I'm missing the only thing I want to find is like a like a like that a crafting for daggers. That's what I want. Even though I'm using rapier, I feel like the dagger should be noticeable. But we gotta like find all these other stuff. I'm always like pretty good at least only on story mode. Uh, the lowest difficulty and having fun.
A kobold.
Actually, I think that the game should always be about having fun. Fun. If you're not having fun
The
with the
wolf.
game,
I think
why
it may have
even
seen us.
play it? Okay, so the
Ahead, it's a
chest
kobold.
has to be somewhere around here.
Seems like that's everything. Oh, look! A treasure chest!
Hmm.
Here I go.
Okay, let's go back up. We need to grab the... Come to think of it, I don't know. Wow.
Let's do our own thing.
Yeah, even these monsters are like level 50, which should not even happen.
It's okay.
In the
I think
game
we
of
can
Sword
handle
Art
it.
Online, there was
It's
no
over.
level sync in Sword Art Online, and I think that's what also ruined the entire game. Level syncs always destroys a game, especially if it's Sword Art Online. Um, a
Should
lot
we
of people
try going
might
this way?
yell at me for this, but
I think we
you
can
you
manage this,
do
Elite.
realize that Sword Art Online is supposed to have 100 floors and also um, no level sync
I think it's this
because
way.
the level sync um, wasn't in Aincrad at all because in top floor, if you want to go like hollow fragment, you start at like level 70 something or 64 or something like that, and
Should we
then you work
try
your way
going
up to
this way?
70 to grind the actual end game. um then
Is that an arc? What should we
um
do?
I mean, there's a lot of stuff, you know. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that could be said about this game. I mean, there is like a lot of stuff that that people should that should
It's on the move.
be well known and fully aware of what should have been done and what shouldn't.
We finally won.
In a matter of sorts. In a matter of sorts.
I think it's this way.
I think people should, stop remaking or remastering games because I just think it's just not necessary. Reboots, it's awful.
Here I go.
It just is. I think mostly reboots or can be awful
Is
at
that
some
everything?
point. Usually mostly reboots are awful.
I got this. Here I go. Seems like that's everything. They're
Reboots that
stronger
are
than it.
awful. Let's list them. Okay, so the worst reboot I have ever seen is probably the Winx Club 3D. Um, I was a huge fan of the Winx Club, Rye, and the Nickelodeon first reboot. It was good until they all
This ends
screwed
now.
up so bad. It's so awful.
Is
All
that
the
everything?
fans that love Winx Club hate the Winx Club's new version of the 2026 version. MLP got overheated as well for Generation 5 and it got canceled. And it was actually a good thing that it was canceled because it was destroying all the lore and and people just starting to scream at the devs on the panels and it was so not very not very great to see something like that. And EA, Blizzard, Ubisoft, they're 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 they know what's coming because when people shout their voice and if something is wrong, uh the fans will they will go that
I
far just
think
to
it's this way next.
scream at it. And you know what? The best thing about the best thing about screaming um that I have to say I'm actually quite saying that I'm actually full in laughter of what the fans did to um college football 27 and and you know it's absolutely the most funniest thing
I think it's
that the
this way.
fans did and EA is like why greedy companies, ladies and gentlemen, greedy companies that don't know how to make good games. No more.
Everything we've got. Let's switch it up. Understood. Follow your lead. It's over.
As much as I like games, I think there should be a uh what do you call it? Restraint. Yeah, there you go. I think all games
Look,
that
that's our
pay
destination.
more what you buy for should have at least some restraints because it's just bloody awful. Bloody awful. So when you go for like this game with Echoes of Aincrad that's offline, which is good. I hopefully that sticks. Um, Online means more microtransactions to keep the servers up, which I really think that that's a terrible idea because I've been there, done that. It ain't that pretty. Um, Now if it was just co-op, maybe okay, but usually I don't play with friends that
Well met,
much,
Overworlder.
and I don't think I ever want to start. I don't. Wait, is that my? Oh my gosh, I got my singularity my my reaper item. I got exalted. Oh, I got I got two more exalted items. I also got this. So let me wait. Hold on a sec. This is 60. Purple is 54. This is probably the best weapon. Okay, hold on.
Stop by again if you need anything else.
Let me go back to my chest. Let me go to my items. Oh no, wait, my equipment. I got the best weapon of rapier. I'm going to equip this low tier ass. Then I'm going to go back to the chest here.
Well met, Overworlder.
We're going to upgrade this. We're going to see if we can upgrade this to 18. We want this to 18. Okay. Um, no, wait. Upgrade this. We want to upgrade that. 12. We need 18. 204. Ooh, I don't know if I should. Wait, how many do I have? Alright, I got 16, so that means I need 2 more out of this. I got 16 out there.
Stop by
Alright,
again if
so
you need anything else.
let's go and grab this. Because we just got our frickin' item. Boom. We got our legendary item right here, ladies and gentlemen. We got our legendary item. And it's absolutely the best item. Now we just gotta grab all of our now we just gotta go to the smithy.
Well met, Overworlder.
We're gonna craft more Reaper weapons because we need to craft more Reaper weapons. We need to get at least the 10 experience slash defense source skill. Oh wait, actually I didn't want to do that.
Stop by again if you need anything
Let's go
else.
back to the chest. We didn't want to equip this shitty weapon. We want to equip this.
Well met, Overworlder.
Synthesis. Alright, so we want to get rid of... let's see here. We want the 10 experience. We want the stamina, HP, 17 combo. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Confirm. I think that's pretty good for that. And then we're gonna see what else that we can get here. Um, we're gonna get 10 experience. We're gonna slash damage and normal attack by 4%. I think this is probably the best we can do. Alright, and then we're gonna upgrade our weapon here. Alright, let's see here. We gotta upgrade. I think I well, actually, this is a legendary weapon, so I don't think. Wait, that's my legendary weapon for. Wait. Wait, this is my legendary weapon? Okay, hold on. So I need to get at least 3 more legendary maces weapons, which I have no idea when that
Stop by again if
is.
you need anything else.
Alright, so we got our actual rapier legendary weapon. Which is absolutely good. Um, as much as Proof Mantle is the best place. Um,
Well met, Overworlder.
let me see what I can craft here. Ooh. Oh, I can craft that. Sharp Fang. Thick Fluid. 19 Corsairs Fur. That's good. Hex Stones. Hex Stones. And rare. So I got 17 rare cloth scrap. That's pretty good. But Mega Stones is pretty good. And Hex Stones, I'm getting pretty good at Hex Stones and all that, but I prefer the rare cloth scrap because of this.
Stop
Damn.
by again if you
Okay.
need anything else.
So we're almost. We got like. I can't believe we got our rare weapon. We still need to get. We still need to get some legendary weapons. Um, you know what? I wonder. Hold on a second. Let me. Let me think about this. Hold on.
Well met, Overworlder.
We're gonna upgrade this weapon by 10. I don't know how many weapon proficiency we have for this, but this is. Yeah, we're gonna upgrade this weapon. It's a level 10. Okay, so we don't have any more steel. But we're probably gonna use this weapon for her. We're not gonna use the
Stop by
actual
again if you need
sword.
anything else.
So. Yeah, we probably need more of these. More of these. Partner. This is probably the best weapon. This is probably the worst weapon. I swear to fucking heck, this is the worst weapon legendary I have ever seen. Defense 62. Oh, that's a lot of damage. We definitely need to find a better weapon for this guy. What level am I? Almost level 54. So let's see if there are any more quests. Okay, so we're probably gonna do this eventually. Okay, so basically 1, 2, 3, 4. Between the sands. Alright, so basically we're gonna cut this short because I played like probably like at least 5 hours today. No. Okay. We are probably actually, you know what? Let's go and do one more quest and see how good this weapon is. We probably should do that. We're probably gonna do some short quest here. Yeah, why not do it on this quest? We're totally gonna bring in probably her.
Okay, let's go.
Alright, let's see here. This weapon is probably the best weapon in the game. Now I just need to find 2 mace weapons that are good.
A wolf type. Watch its movements carefully.
600 and wow, just one tap is 600.
Let's do our own thing.
Got it.
500.
It's over. We definitely have to beat them.
400 and
Is that everything? It's okay. I think we can handle it.
yeah, this is definitely. Alright, let's see if we can kill this guy with this weapon. Wow, we're not taking any damage. Ooh, I got the executor. Wait, what? Oh, crystal.
Seems like that's everything.
I got the gold crystal? Really? Alright. Wow, I didn't. That's how much, oh, I got the best rapier
Let's
drop.
switch it up. Understood. I'll follow your lead.